dating back to the 1900s. So some more milestones for the amazing, the accomplished Mr. Krogman. He continues to rack up those stats, but what needs to happen here for the Hawks, who haven't played a game since last Saturday? Williamsburg played on Monday night, and it was not a good showing for them. They lost 51-12 to Center Point Urbana. Coach Knoop and company hope to get that out of the system. Rebound tonight for the Hawks. A team they should handle here on paper, but they got to come out here and play well. And you never know when you have almost a week off how you're going to come and respond. They've only been able to practice maybe a couple times to shoot around. So hopefully they've been able to get to the community center for the ones that are able to get in town. But here we go. We'll see tonight how this long layoff has affected them, Billy.
Well, it is, and you don't even know who to prepare for. I mean, you know, last week you prepared Friday for Murray, and then you had that canceled and got to go to Waverly on a one-day notice. You know, to last Saturday and a great victory down at the U.S. Cellular Center. And then you kind of prepare for that big matchup against Maquoketa, you know, to go down there and try to even the score with them, knock off them from the undefeated rank, and got that postponed. And then, you know, this thing just kept going back and forth most of the day. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. And, you know, it's just hard to get that rhythm going. You know, it doesn't feel like a Friday to me. You know, so for me, imagine what it feels like for the kids. Not having school for a couple days this week.
3 days to be
exact. Practice is all messed up. Just nothing really ordinary. So, yeah, it's going to take, one of those things the team's just going to have to come out and forget about all that stuff and just come out and play what we do, play basketball.
No school Tuesday, Wednesday, and then today, Friday. They had an early out at noon yesterday, so definitely nothing that resembled a routine school week this week for either of these teams, as Williamsburg making the trip up here from Iowa County, the town that sits just 28 miles west of Iowa City, south of I-80, a town of 3,068, a school that's been in the WAMAC Conference since 2008, as they were at the state tournament back in 2014-2015 season with a record of 24-3. As the introductions getting underway here, we'll take a look at the starting lineups. Derek Krogman, Kyle Kelly, Logan Waller, Gavin Sappy, and Logan Wynn for the Hawks. For Williamsburg, Caden Weegan, also Levi Weldon, Darren Williams, Clayton Thurm, and Ryan Cavett are the starters for the Raiders of Williamsburg. There's a light crowd here today, as expected. There's a few red, white, and black, resembling the fan section from Williamsburg. The West Delaware girls are down in Williamsburg today inside their newer gymnasium. It's only a few years old, as we'll get updates from that one. Also, we'll keep our eye on ETCO at Central City. 5 o'clock girls start there tonight in Central City. Maquoketa Valley playing Albert Ed at 5 o'clock with 2 varsity games only. Then East Buchanan at North Lynn. Regular start time there near Troy Mills tonight. So we'll try to pass along score updates when we get them here on this early Friday evening, as no basketball scheduled for tomorrow. None of those makeup dates. There are some big choir festivals and music festivals around the area, so some speech contests that played havoc with trying to reschedule games, and then, of course, conference wrestling tournaments all over the state tomorrow. So no basketball rescheduled tomorrow. We'll have WAMAC Conference Wrestling for you all day tomorrow, say 10 o'clock from Van Horn, with West Delaware Beckman Independence taking part there, and then updates from the other conference tournaments around the coverage area. We'll be back. Opening tip on the way. It's the Hawks and the Williamsburg Raiders. Boys basketball here from Seedorf Gymnasium. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around on their patio facing the Whitewater Park. Rio Blanco features daily specials and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Back inside, Cedar Gymnasium, John and Bill with you on this Friday evening as the Hawks are 5-3 in home contests on the season, 10-4 overall. Williamsburg is 3-11 overall. They're 2-5 on the road, and we are underway. There, Krogman, the tip to Gavin Sapi. He gets the basketball and dribbles right to left. Hawks have the ball to start this ball game as we are underway at 5:04. Sapi setting the table of the offense up top, right side pass. Here's Wolver. Bring around the Rosie. Raider gets knocked down on the screen. Now the ball is knocked out of bounds by Levi Weldon, who will stay. Hawks basketball on the baseline, inbounds underneath. Three officials we've seen before, assigned by Chuck Britton, the Wamac Conference. Doug Nickram of Coconut, Blake Brand of Cedar Rapids, Dan Thomas of Marion. Up top is Sapi. Right wing pass to Krogman. Back up top to Woolard. 7.5 to go. Core 1, no score. Here's a lob play. Krogman gets it, puts it up, no good. It's deflected away. And jump ball is going to be called. Be Williamsburg basketball as Krogman tied up with Clayton Thurm. And the Raiders will get the ball here on the first alternating possession of the evening.
The first possession, Williamsburg came out in a man-to-man defense and packing that middle area. And that time on the inbounds, they went to a 2-3 zone, and the Hawks worked a little backdoor lob pass and didn't quite get the pass to Derek and be able to complete the play.
This is Weldon, baseline, a double team there. Shot put up by Ryan Cavett. It's blocked away by Krogman. Here's an errant pass in there by Weldon. Logan Wing comes away. Now Sapi avoids travel, gets rid of it, and now Strum as two bodies hit the floor. The ball rolls off of Logan Wing out of bounds. It'll be Raider basketball. So kind of an ugly start. No surprise here with the Raiders haven't played since Monday night. Hawks haven't played since last Saturday, and that good win over Waverly Shellrock. Hawks have won 3 of the last 4 games, win over Mount Vernon and Central DeWitt, and Waverly Shellrock lost to Beckman. There's a basket inside there by the Raiders as Darren Williams with the field goal. As Williams is the third leading scorer of the team with 6.2 a night. As Williams is a 6'3" junior. There, the Hawks find the answer with a three-pointer.
Yeah, Gavin Sapi got open on that left wing, and they're going to leave him open. And they've done that a lot this year. A lot of opposing teams say, we dare you to shoot. And, that's what they're going to need is Gavin to be able to come alive with that shot and prove them that, you can't leave me unguarded. I can shoot. And knocks down his first three-pointer. Good sign for Gavin.
Gavin second on the team in threes. 12 three-pointers now. 21% coming in. Good aggressive defense by Kelly in front of the Hawks bench as losing it out of bounds off of Kelly's hands was Levi Weldon, and it will stay Williamsburg basketball going left to right. 3-2 Hawks with the 1-point lead. There's a drive, a jumper inside, bounds around, no good off the backside. Rebound by Krogman. The shot was by Weegan. And now up top is Sapi. Sapi, Kelly up top for a three. Rattles around and pops out front. Williamsburg comes away with it. And the Raiders have it now. 5:40 and counting here in the first. There's a little jumper in the lane, left airballed, and Krogman comes away with a rebound. Hawks have it going right to left. 3-2 Hawks lead by 1. 5.5 to go, quarter 1. Sapi has room to roam the left side, but coming in and deflecting his shot away is number 21, Williams here, Draven Williams. With the deflection, and Williamsburg on the other end. Up and good by Weegan. His first field goal, a timeout. Coach Utah wants to talk to the troops here with a first timeout. And the lead change there of our second one. Williamsburg has the lead of 1-4-3. Just a little step slow coming out of the gates here, the Hawks.
Yeah, and that timeout right there is just let him know how unhappy he is with him. Weegan didn't do anything but come down court, kind of dribble. Nobody really stopped him, so dribbled the baseline. Nobody really stopped him, so he went in for a layup. And, that just doesn't happen on a Hawk defense there. So I'm sure he didn't do anything there except probably catch their attention a little bit and say, I don't mind giving up baskets or whatnot, but make them earn them. Make them do something besides just dribble right in uncontested. So quick 30-second timeout to remember that you got to play defense.
Hawks down by 0.43. Good ball moving down the floor in transition. Krogman racing to the basket, putting it up in. He's fouled. We go to the line to shoot. The and one here is Derek Krogman. Now just 22 points away. 1,500. Coming in 309 points on the season. As Krogman on the line. Hawks have the 1-point lead again. And the free throw is up and no good. Spins out left side. Krogman 0 for 1, a 50% free throw shooter. 22 points a game. The leading scorer for the Hawks, Derek Krogman. From the double team. Getting out of it is Weegan. Now driving into the left wing is Cabot. Up top now, Weldon. Talented running back. Football program for Williamsburg last fall. There's a spin move inside, put up high off the window, and rebound to the backside by Krogman off the shot by Clayton Thurb. Hawks lead by 1, 5-4, 4.5 to go. Here the first frame of play. There's a shot from 17 feet, no good by Kelly. Pinballs around. That's a pushing foul there. Almost could have been a potential, maybe flagrant foul. Clayton Thurm just pushing Derek Krogman out of bounds on the baseline. Thurm will get a foul there.
That's his second. Yeah, team second, and that's probably more of a frustration foul than anything. Derek's pretty athletic, and he's making Thurm look slow and unathletic right now, and I think he was just frustrated at the fact that Derek had a couple good moves on him.
So Hawks keep the ball up by a point, 5-4, 4:15 and counting first frame. Soppy left side to Woolard. Surveying. Now Soppy right side. Kelly inside to Krogman. Up and no good. On the backside, athletic rebound attempt by Wynn, but he has it pop off his fingertips and out of bounds. It'll be Williamsburg basketball. Hawks by 1, 5-4, 4:04 to go. Quarter number 1. Williamsburg losing to center pointer Urbana 51-12 Monday night, their last time out. Before that, they played last Tuesday, the 15th of January, as it felt like Clickery Command, one of the top teams on the west side, 61-57. So there's the contrast, and that's what confused Coach Knoop and company of how we play so well against one of the top teams on the west side and then play like that against CPU. And they're playing much better here today. Good start against the Hawks. The second place team in the Wamac Conference tied with Solon and Beckman behind Makoka. There's a shot to the left side, no good, left short. Front side rebound by Krogman. Hawks have the ball and a 1-point lead. 3:25 and counting, quarter 1. Kelly has it, extended right wing. Now Woolard, right corner, too tall. The pass to Derek Krogman off his fingernails and out of bounds. And 3 subs in. Jamison Smith, Eric Salo, and Mitch Krogman in for the Hawks here. 8-man rotation. Coming in here is Zach Litweiler. Litweiler of the guards, a 5'10 senior. 4 seniors, 8 juniors, 2 sophomores, 14 of the roster for Williamsburg. The Hawks have 14 of theirs as well. 4 seniors, 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, 2 freshmen for head coach Matt Utah, 6-year West Delaware, 14th overall, 84-46 at WD, 173-117 overall. Smith comes away with a turnover up ahead to Kelly. Unselfish pass, but a pushing foul called. Kelly trying to throw it back behind him, and a pushing foul comes on Caden Weegan. His first, team number 3. Right corner. Kelly thought about it. Now he'll pull the trigger after hesitating, and it's no good. out the backside, and Williamsburg comes away with it all the way in, off the window, and good. And that's number 2. So Litweiler, his first field goals. Litweiler comes in only scoring 1.2 a game.
Yeah, they just beat the Hawks down court. Two of them actually could have passed it to either one of the Raiders down court and got the easy layup. So coach not going to be happy with that one either. And then they toss the ball out of bounds. Third turnover here on the Hawks.
So back and forth we go. Our 4th lead change already. 6-5 in favor of Williamsburg. The Raiders have the basketball. This is Weldon for a 3 with a hand in his face by Salo. No good out front. Rebounded by Mitch Krugman. And here come the Hawks. Behind the back, fancy dribble there. Avoiding a double team was Kyle Kelly. Inside, good pass. Smith to Mitch Krugman. Krugman gets his first field goal as Mitch, averaging 3.4 a contest, gives the Hawks a lead again. Our 5th lead change. Hawks up by 1, 7-6. Just under 2 minutes to play. Quarter number 1.
Yeah, and I wasn't there, but I was told Mitch had a really good game last Saturday against Waverly Shellrock. And that's what they need. That's what they need, him coming off that bench.
We were there. Matt Weiss. I was there.
Yes.
We were there as a broadcast. Yes.
You guys were there.
What you heard was right.
Yeah.
You heard it from us.
Yeah, I heard part of it from you guys. But that's the kind of thing they need, some production off of that bench and get an extra set of offense in there to keep things going there for the Hawks.
Now we had a foul called on Weldon.
Yeah, they had it on Weldon, yep.
Team number 4. No team fouls yet for the Hawks. 7-6, Hawks by 1. And a half to go, first quarter. Kelly, the younger Krugman, Salo, Woolert, and Smith. Driving in is Kelly, and a pushing foul called on the floor before he went up for the shot. Called on Ryan Cabot. Cabot, the first foul on him. Team foul number 5, 1:30 to go. Here in the first quarter, Hawks by 1, 7-6. Smith up top. Those are right in the hand of the defender. Slapped right back to him. Smith gets it to Kelly. Now they swing it back up top. Woolert back to Kelly. Kelly takes a 17-footer. No good. Too hard off the rim. Front side rebound by Williamsburg. Here comes Draven Williams. Between the legs dribble. Now passing up top to Weechen. Fake the handoff. Weechen now will throw it up top where he thought his guard Burns was going to be Austin Burns, and it goes over and back. A violation called there on the Raiders at 56.7 to go in this first quarter. Hawks lead by a point, 7-6.
Derek Krogman coming back in for the Hawks and reporting in for the first time, Grayson Gehring for Williamsburg.
Gehring is a 6-foot junior, one of 8 juniors on the class. Also coming back in is Levi Weldon, the 5'10 sophomore. Gehring averages just 1.3 a contest. Krugman up top to Kelly, 50 seconds in counting. Left side, Woolert. Back to Kelly. Now Woolert inside, pass. Yep, that's going to be a foul call. Krugman got it inside. He was trying to pass it out. So he had the contact coming near a triple team there, and he got hit on the arm as he was trying to throw it out. So they call the foul on Austin Burns. That'll be his first, team number 6. And now here is an offensive foul called on the Hawks. Mitch Krugman gets called. The first foul there on the Hawks with 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. Hawks by 1, 7-6. Right side, Grayson Gehring, an 8-man rotation now. Here for Williamsburg. Baseline drive, put up, contact there. Mitch Krugman did his second foul. As going to the line will be Levi Weldon. Krugman, plenty of body contact. Surprise, it didn't come from the baseline official. The far side official made the call. As Weldon will shoot 2. Levi Weldon, second leading scorer on the team behind Widgeon. Weldon 7.3 tonight. A 57% free throw shooter. He knocks down the first one, and he'll have one more. We're tied for the first time. We've had 5 lead changes. Our first tie now at 7, 24.2 to go in the first quarter. This one skims off the front of the rim. No good by Weldon. Here come the Hawks with 20 seconds of counting. Left side pass to Soppy. Back up top to Kelly. Kyle twisting, turning. Now Handed off to Soppe up top. Right-handed. Hip high. Dribble. First Soppe avoiding the defender. Bounce pass left side. Kelly. Kelly gets around his defender. Now Krugman all the way in. Put it up. No good. Off the mark left side. Pinball around by Wollert and Krugman. And a Williamsburg player out of bounds. And that's the way our first quarter comes to a close. With a 7-7 tie ball game. This is Hawks boys basketball. You're listening to it. KMC Sports.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Back in the Cedar Gymnasium, Hawks have the ball to start the second quarter. We're tied at 7. Soppe, Derek Krugman, Wynn, Wollert, and Kelly are the 5 in there for the Hawks, original starters. Williamsburg has their starting 5 in there. Kevette, Thurm, Williams, Weldon, and Widgeon. Ball deflected away. Raiders come out away with it.
Hawks just look a little off on that offense so far, not really being able to run anything real crisp. But so far, Williamsburg, they're just kind of a weird-looking man defense. Every once in a while, it looks like they're playing zone in the bottom, in the paint area there to try to keep the ball away from Derek, and doing a good job with it so far.
There's a baseline jumper from a few feet out. Caden Widgeon will get his second field goal. It's our 6th lead change. 2-point lead, 9-7. Shot inside, no good by the Hawks, and a pushing foul called on the rebound as frustration foul called there on Derek Krugman. That'll be his first, team number 3 now. As we go back the other way, Williamsburg has it and the 2-point lead, 9-7, 7 minutes and counting here in the second quarter. Score update from Central City. Wildcats lead the Echo Vikings 12-10 after 1 quarter of play. And the Hawks come away with that one. Turnover there by Williamsburg inside. Win to Krugman. Drop step move, nice. Defender on the back. And ball in the hoop for Derek Krugman, his second field goal. He's got 4, 20 points away from 1,500 points now. The all-time leading scorer in West Delaware boys basketball history, getting that honor back on January 11th down in DeWitt. We're tied for the second time, knotted at 9. 6:15 and counting, quarter 2. Up top with it is Widgeon. Right side pass to Draven Williams. Spins away from Krugman, now passes it up top. Williams has it back, guarded by Derek Krugman. Ball's on the floor, put away by Wollert. Williams gets it back, sends it out for a 3. Cavett, no. Now a holding foul going to be called inside as Gehring had the basketball, and a reach-in grab called there on Kyle Kelly. It'll be his first, team number 4 down. Baseline inbounds for the Raiders. 5:53 to go in the second quarter. We're tied up at 9. Up top is Widgeon. Now Williams. Down in Williamsburg, the West Delaware girls battling the Raiders. There's a pass, 19-footer, no good. Front side rebound, a pushing foul as Krugman had the rebound, but they're going to call a pushing foul on the Hawks. It'll be Raider basketball, and they call on Gavin Soppe. His first, team number 5. So those fouls have mounted against the Hawks here last few moments. Williamsburg leading the Hawks down in Williamsburg on the girls' side of things, 7-6 at the end of one quarter. There's a shot up and good for Williamsburg.
Grayson Gehring put that in, a nice little bounce pass on the inbounds play there. He just went up, put it off the glass, and just really kind of caught the Hawks before they were really ready to start playing defense.
Inside, Krogman gets his own rebound, puts it back off the window, and good. He's got 6 points now. He's a climb of the rebound charts. The 31st, he came in tied at 26. All-time rebounders had over 1,000 boards in Iowa high school basketball history dating back to 1900s. There's a shot inside. A foul could be called. Is going aggressive to the rack was Ryan Cavett. He'll be on the line to shoot two as they get the Hawks foul on.
Logan Wynn got it, and that was just a little reach in. They didn't really box out on the rebound, and the Weegan came in there and got it and put one up right up with it, and Logan Wynn kind of just reached in, kind of Ole-ish type thing, and got called for the foul.
So his first, team number 6. Both teams have 6 fouls now. The free throw was up and no good. So we're tied up at 11. Make it untied. Our 7th lead change. And 12 points now for the Raiders. 12-11. Williamsburg with the lead. Austin Burns back in for Williamsburg. Hawks have the ball. Bring it up as Soppe. He's in there along with Smith, Derek Krugman, Wohlert, and Kelly. Or 40 and counting in the first half. 12-11 Williamsburg. Inside Krugman. Contact coming there. Got a part of the ball, but got some arm too. And Krugman will go to the line to shoot two as Draven Williams picks up his first foul. Krugman 0 for 1 for the line so far. He has 6 points.
Yeah, and Williamsburg's not doing that double and triple team near as bad as what a lot of teams have done on Derek this year. Hawks just haven't really been able to get Derek a real good entry pass yet to be able to set his feet. First free throw up and no good. So Hawks just out of rhythm a little bit here. They keep going here. They'll find their way here as Krugman takes his second shot up and no good, but a whistle.
And a pushing foul on a free throw. Push off by Kyle Kelly. See that every day. Kelly will get called for his second foul as he pushed the Williamsburg player trying to gain an advantage to go get that rebound. As on the line will be Grayson Gehring. 12-11, the 1 point lead here for Williamsburg. 4:38 to go in the second quarter. One of the bonus, Gehring will be on the line.
Yeah, that foul, too, was the second foul on Kyle Kelly at the 4:38 mark. So he'll probably settle out of the rest of the first half here. Doubt that he'll get back in there too awful much.
This one spins around and pops out off the right hand of Gehring and rebounded by the Hawks. Soppe bringing it up. Right side pass to Wohlert. 12-11 Williamsburg. 4.5 to go. Quarter 2. Soppe. Back to Smith. Up top, it's picked off before Wohlert can get his fingertips on it. All the way in, off the window, and good. That's Austin Burns and his first field goal of the night. Burns averaging 3.7 a game. He's a 5'10 junior, and he gives the Raiders their largest lead of 3 now. There's Soppe for 3. No good. Clings off the backside, but rebounded by Krugman. Inside, put up. Foul called. Krugman will go back to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it's doing a nice job getting to the line. Now we just got to start making them.
Hawks are, 0 for 3?
Yes.
All in the form of Krugman. So he tries to change that around. Who did get that foul on? Gehring?
Gehring, yep.
His first, team number 8. And Krugman, this is his 4th free throw in a row. Zach Litweiler back in for Williamsburg. Raiders lead 14-11. Exactly 4 minutes on the clock here in the second quarter. Krugman up and good. Gets this one to tickle the nylon there as it's 14-12. Williamsburg by 2. Left side, Williams. Now left corner. Surveying. Putting on the floor is Litweiler, and now a travel. Shuffling the feet with the ball up top was Austin Burns. Traveling turnover, Hawks basketball. Blake DeMoss just entering the game. The freshman who we've seen throughout the year play varsity ball. He scored 9 varsity points as he is in the lineup right now. So Coach Utah trying to switch some things up and see who can give him an answer as Salo, Smith, Soppy, Wohlert, and DeMoss are the 5 out there right now. Most of the starters a breather. There's a jump hook. Nice job by Eric Salo off the window and counted for Salo. The sophomore gets his first field goal. And we're tied at 14. Our fourth tie. We've had 7 lead changes. 14 all, 3:15 and counting, quarter 2. Left side, now inside Williams. In the lane. Trying to pass it to a teammate. Throws it out of bounds. There was 5 Hawk cheerleaders open, and he hit the middle one of that pyramid of cheerleaders on the baseline. Turnover, Hawks basketball.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a baseline cutter there. It would have been a wide open shot had his teammate been on the same wavelength. But, turnover out of bounds, 5th turnover.
Pass inside, jump hook, left-handed off the window, and good for Eric Salo, his second field goal. And a matter of offensive trips as Salo coming in. There's a turnover. Hawks come back with it. Wohlert all the way in. Nice Euro step move there to avoid a fender, but he gets hit anyway. Ball goes flying out of bounds, and Wohlert will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was some pretty good body movement after draw a foul there. Kind of got around him, but really wasn't in a real good position to put a shot up. But fortunately for the Hawks, got fouled. They'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Eric Salo has stepped up, helping the offense out. Doesn't average a point a game, and he has 4 points in the last couple of minutes of play. So Hawks lead here, 16-14. We've had 8 lead changes and 4 ties in this game. 2:41 to go in the second quarter. Rolls around, pops out. Another miss by the Hawks free throws as Wohlert, as a team that made just 1. 1 of 7. What you got?
Yep.
Ball goes out of bounds. Williamsburg basketball. 2:35 and counting here in the first half. A holding foul call on Jamison Smith. That was at near the 3-point line, on the other side of the floor with 2 red jerseys right there. Smith got a little handsy, and it'll be the 8th foul of the Hawks. 1 of the bonus coming here from Williamsburg, and those just the little things that you just don't need right there.
Yeah, not 70 feet away from the bucket. 1-on-2, and just kind of a silly foul, thinking that maybe he'd come up with a big steal, but not in that situation. Just let him bring up court and play defense.
No good off the front of the rim. Rolls off the right side by Wiegand. The Hawks have the 2-point lead. 2.5 to go in the second quarter. Salo to Smith. Smith up top to Krogman. Surveying right side, Soppy. Now Salo
good
inside.
Pass.
Good look. Krogman, 4 red jerseys there, but he out-paddles all of them, puts it up and rolls around and goes on down. It's his 4th field goal. 9 points on the night for Derek Krogman. He needs 15 for 1,500 points. There's a shot no good for the right side off the right hand of Weldon. Krogman with the rebound. The Hawks come back on the other end. Krogman gets it from Soppy, right wing. Drives baseline, now kicks it out. Salo. Hawks need to spread out a little bit now, get the offense going. Now they do, and try to set it up. Smith pass to Salo. He's able to hand it, but tons of pressure. He kicks it right back out. Soppy down. Up top to Salo. Minute and a half to go in this second quarter. 4-point Hawk lead, 18-14. Wohlert tries to make it 6. The 19-footer no good. Rebounded out front by Wiegand. And a pushing foul called here as he's right in front of the Hawks bench. Going to be called on Gavin Soppy, I believe. His second. Team number 9.
Yeah. We're being lopsided 5-0 at one point. Now it's both 9-9. So Blake DeMoss coming back in. Soppy will take a seat on the bench with his second foul.
DeMoss joins Salo, Wohlert, Krogman, and Smith. As there's a shot up and good by Caden Wiegand. Wiegand will have one more. 18-15. And the second one is no good. They put 2 points up there. It should just be 1. Just be 18-15, correct?
Yes. Should only be, yeah.
1:15 and counting in the second quarter. So the bench, Linda Ferguson corrects that. Scorekeeper. Hawks have the ball going right to left. Up top, Smith. Now Salo back up Waller. 105 and counting here in the second. DeMoss back up to Waller. 1 minute counting here in this first half. Oxford played sluggish with almost a week off. Here's DeMoss for a three. Get to the ring around the rim and go on down. Blake DeMoss with a three-pointer. Extends the lead to 5, the largest lead. It should be 6, actually. Largest lead, 21-15, should be the score. 35 seconds in counting.
That was a good assist from Derek there. Didn't really have a shot on the baseline. And cross court on the wing. Found a wide open Blake DeMoss. And he's a pretty good shooter from there.
Shot up and good by Weegan. He gets his third field goal, 7 points. 21-17, 19 seconds and counting here. Pass left side, DeMoss loses it out of bounds, and we go back the other way. 14 seconds to go in the second quarter as Williamsburg will get the ball going left to right.
They're just walking the ball up court, too.
Taking time.
Yeah, not a lot of time. I'm not sure they realize how much time's left.
2 seconds. Takes a three. No good. Out the backside. Hits the bottom of the backboard. That's Weegan. And the Hawks up by 4. 21-17 here at the end of 2 quarters. Timeout. Come back after this from KMCH Sports.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Back into Cedar Gymnasium. We're at halftime here inside West Delaware High School. Hawks lead by 4, 21-17. We're tied at 7 at the end of one quarter, and the Hawks outscored the Raiders 14-10 for the 4-point lead here at halftime. We had 4 ties in that first half and 8 lead changes as the Hawks leading by 4 at the halftime break. Individual points for West Delaware, 9 for Derek Krugman as he's 15 away from 1,500 points. 3 for Gavin Soppe, 2 for Mitch Krugman, 4 for Eric Salo, 3 for Blake DeMoss. 5 in the score column for the Hawks, as 6 in the score column for Williamsburg. 7 for Caden Weegen, 1 for Levi Wellman, 2 for Draven Williams, 2 apiece for Austin Burns, Zach Whitweiler, and Grayson Gehring as the Hawks lead by 4. What else is sticking out to you? As we talked about, sluggish start here with not much basketball this week. As Williamsburg did play CPU on Monday night. Hawks haven't played since last Saturday, so not a lot of just in the gym time or practice or shoot around for that matter. And it's showing here in the first 2 quarters. Team's starting to get warmed up a little bit now.
Yeah, it's definitely showing. And I think probably the biggest thing for the Hawks is they haven't been able to, not too many people have played a 2-3 zone against them, which is what Williamsburg is running probably 3/4 of the time down there. And I guarantee you they're going to work on being able to get that ball in bounds. And then there's a couple times where they get the ball to Derek on the side, and if they just clear out, they've only got one man on him, and there isn't anybody on that Williamsburg team that's going to be able to guard Derek one-on-one if you get him the basketball. So, if you're going to do that and clear out, let him go. Get clear on the other side of the court. Take your guys away from you so there's not a double or triple team. So, just some little offensive things that need work out, type of thing. Neither team shooting the ball very well. For the Hawks, they're 7 out of 19 from 2-point range, 2 for 5 for 3-point for 37%. Just 1 out of 7 from the free throw line, 14%. Only 5 turnovers, so they haven't committed a lot of turnovers, but just haven't really been able to get things going offensively. For Williamsburg, they're 7 out of 14 from 2-point range, 0 for 6 from behind the 3-point line, 35%. And they're struggling with the free throw line as well. They're just 3 out of 8 for 37%. They also have 5 turnovers. So I wouldn't say either team's defense is probably dominating the offense. It's just both teams' offense just really struggling. But I'm not sure you could attribute to their team's defense. Rebounds, Hawks rebounding well. They got 18 rebounds, 4 offensive, 14 defensive rebounds. Derek Krugman, I've got him for 12 rebounds already with 9 points. 1 more point, and he'll have his 56th double-double of his career. So, those are some nice things. But right now, they're coming back out here. They probably got one of those patented Coach Utah wake me up in the halftime here type of speech. And I expect to see a little little better effort offensively here in this third quarter.
Yes, indeed. As the sub-states came out, sub-state assignments came out for Class 3A and 4A today. The Hawks find themselves in Sub-State 3, along with West Liberty, Cedar Rapids Xavier, Vinton Shellsburg, Clear Creek Amana, Center Point Urbana, Benton Community, and Davenport Assumption. Sub-State 4, some area coverage teams, Anamosa, Independence, and they're in there with Central, DeWitt, Maquoketa, Marion, Mount Vernon, Solon, and Dubuque. Wahlert. Williamsburg is in District 9 of Class 2A, back in Class 2A for the first time since being 3A since the early 2000s. District 9 has Williamsburg with Van Buren, Pella Christian, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, Davis County of Bloomfield, and Albia. As the Hawks lead by 4 here at halftime. The bowling assignments are out as well as the West Delaware Hawks find themselves in District number 1 of the state qualifier as Waverly, Shamrock, Waterloo East, Marion, Western Dubuque, and Decorah up in Decorah on noon. What is that date, Billy? That's a Tuesday.
That's Tuesday the 12th.
February 12th is the state qualifier as the Hawks will be at Decorah for that with a noon start time. We'll take a timeout, come back, and get ready for the third quarter to get underway. Hawks lead 21-17. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
John and Bill back with you from Seedorf Gymnasium as we get ready for the third quarter. It's underway now. Williamsburg has the ball going right to left near a scrum. Turnover, put up and lost in the air. Logan Wohlert comes away with it as the Hawks have the ball going left to right. Couple score updates. West Delaware girls leading at halftime down in Williamsburg 18-13 over the Raiders. There's a shot up and good off the window. Derek Krugman gets his 11 points of the night. And also Edco leading Central City at halftime, 27-25 down at Central City tonight. Hawks lead by 6, their largest lead of the night. Ties their largest lead, I should say, 23-17. 7 minutes counting here in the third quarter. And just the ever so slightly little touch foul call on Kyle Kelly inside the right wing. And Kyle is frustrated. No points on the night for Kyle. And he's just been whistled with his third personal foul.
Yeah, that was a foul that just kind of put his hand on the defender to keep him trying to drive on him. And an inbounds pass stolen away.
Kelly. Little handoff and a slam home by Derek Krogman. Kelly the assist. Derek Krogman with the slammer. He's got 13 points. And just needs 11 for the 1,500 mark. Here's a turnover knocked away by Kelly. 8-point advantage here. The Hawks starting to pick it up. Bowler, nice pass. Left block. Krogman kicks it out. Soppy now.
Much better offensive flow here already here. And we're only a minute and a half into the third quarter, but a lot of offense talked about at halftime there.
Inside, that's going to be a foul. Hammer down there on Weegan. He'll pick up his second foul. Krogman will go to the line and shoot 2. Derek was 1 for 5 for the free throw line in that first half. 1 for 4 in the second quarter, 0 for 1 in the first. 25-17 Hawks, 6:29 to go. Here in the third frame.
I hope Mike Putt's got a good picture of that for the paper.
There's a shot up and good. It hits the window and goes on down. He'll have one more of the dunk not the foul, right?
Right. Bad. Yeah, there you go. He's probably got both. He's
probably
got
got
every
it all.
possession.
He's
He's got that camera.
professional.
He's probably got 100 pictures in there already.
There is nothing but nylon. Krogman has made his last 3 free throws. Good turnaround from starting out missing his first 4. 27-17. 15 points. Just 9 away as Krogman for 1,500. The block there by Derek Krogman. As will stay Williamsburg basketball. 27-17, the 10-point lead. As 10 points is the largest lead now for the Hawks.
Yeah, Clayton Durham, he tried to muscle up and go against Derek Krogman. He said, not right here. You're not going to put that shot up like that. And then brought the Hawk bench up off the seats.
6:05, little push off there. The shot no good by Wiegand and rebounded by Krogman. Another defensive rebound for him. He's got 11 defensive and 2 offensive, so 13 of the night. He's got that double-double, his 56 of his
According
career.
to what Delaware math.
According
Adam Awesome math only come up with.
What? Never heard of that. Never heard of that town. Must not be
That's
in
why the
Iowa.
math isn't so good.
There's a errant pass to the baseline. And Williamsburg, it's good to be back.
Oh, I tell you what, we got to get one good singer in every game, don't we?
We haven't been together since, when was it?
Oh, man, almost
15.
Yeah. That's too long.
The Beckman West Delaware game. 27-17, 10-point lead for the Hawks. Drive in for Williams. Pop, stop. And the 14-foot jumper by Williams, his second field goal of the game. Hawks back up by 9. By 8, I should say. 27-19, and Happy stepped out of bounds.
Apparently.
Kelly got his foot on that far sideline out of bounds. 27-19, 5-10 and counting here in this third quarter. Wiegand, bounce pass. Now up top with it is Litweiler. Hawks have their original starters in there. There's a flare in the middle of the lane, no good. Rebounded by Wiegand. Tapped around, Krogman comes away with it. Gets it to Wynn on the baseline. Nice nifty move there. Avoiding the defender, put it up. Not to be a foul called on Logan Wynn. Coming down with the ball was Draven Williams, and Wynn smacks him on the arm for his second foul. Second team foul. 4:50 to go here in the third. 27-19. Hawks lead by 8 as Wiegand will take a breather. Back in for Williamsburg is Levi Weldon. Brings the ball up with a slow trot over the timeline. 27-19 Hawks, 4:40 and counting here in the third. Left wing, now driving, dishing out Williams. Right side, up top is Weldon. 4.5 to go in the third. Game was tied at 7 at the end of the first quarter. Hawks led by 4 at halftime, 21-17 after outscoring the Raiders 14-10 in that second quarter. There's a shot, but a travel called first. We go back the other way. Hawks lead 27-19.
That's probably a good travel call because otherwise Kyle Kelly might have got called for his 4th foul there as they went up for the shot after the travel. Kelly probably would have got called for a foul on that shot. So thank goodness for the foul call. And that's the first foul or the 4th turnover on Williamsburg. They only had 5 the first half, so much better all around Hawk basketball here in the third quarter.
Hawks lead by 8, 27-19. Just under 4 minutes in counting. This one is tipped out of bounds off of Krogman. It'll stay Williamsburg basketball. Smith, Soppy, Krogman, Bowler, and Krogman in there. And a timeout for Williamsburg. Full timeout for the Raiders. Their first of the game. We'll take it with them. Hawks lead 27-19. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
(27-19) Hawks lead, 3:50 in counting here. There's a lob play, slam it home. Derek Krugman, the assist from the left wing. Gavin Soppe. Krugman has another field goal, his third in his third quarter. He's got 8 points, 17 of the night. He's just 7 away from 1,500 points in his high school career. There's a pass inside. It's picked off by Soppe. Hawks lead by 10. Ties their largest lead. There's a bucket inside. Twist and a turn off the window. Left hand and left side. Krugman, yet another basket for him. And the Hawks are rolling 31-19 now, up by 12.
Yeah, wouldn't Coach Monk have loved to see that play there? They've done that down in Maquoketa Valley Girls forever. That's patented down there, and the Hawks did a nice job executing it up here for the dunk for Derek.
19 points, just 5 away from 1,500. Joined a list of 216 before him, so he'll be the 217th to reach that accomplishment, but only the 28th to have 1,500 points and 1,000 boards since 1956. This one's knocked out of bounds off of the Williamsburg player. The tapped away from Krugman.
Usually they had 4 guys defending him that time. Once he got that pass, there was 4 of them. There was 3 Hawks standing over on the other side completely unguarded.
It's usually what it takes to be successful. Ball's tipped away by Krugman, and then the holding foul comes on Derek. As knocking away was Weldon as he raced over the timeline. He was held, his left arm held by Derek Krugman, who reached out and grabbed him. As it's a second foul on Krugman, third team foul for the Hawks. 2:57 to go here in the third frame. 31-19, Hawks by 12, largest lead of the game. We had 4 ties and 8 lead changes, all in that first quarter. Hawks took the lead late in the first quarter and have had it ever since. Rebound by Krugman off a missed shot by the right side. The big fella Thurm is back in after having foul trouble early on in this game. Clayton Thurm. Hawks lead 31-19. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Soppe. Now right side. Smith inside. A lot of contact there. And a pushing foul called on Thurm. And there'll be Hawks basketball. Baseline inbounds underneath. As Thurm will get called for his third.
Yeah, there's a lot of jostling going around in there, and if you can get Mitch Krugman to fall down, you probably did a pretty good job of jostling him. And I know when they blew the whistle, Mitch was worried, I think, for a second there that they might have called that on him because those two were going at it pretty good on the inside there.
Official saw that push, and it was a good call. Kelly, no good from the left corner on the 3 attempt. This one's knocked around. Now it's kicked around, and a kick going to be called on the Hawks. It will stay Williamsburg basketball, going right to left. 31-19 Hawks, 2:16 to go here in this third quarter. Triggering the inbounds is Litweiler. Gets it up top to his guard, Weldon. Left-handed, hip-high dribble. On pass left side. Up top to Williams now. Inside right block, Thurm. Kicks it out, Williams for a quick 3. No good, off the front of the rim, rebounded by Thurm. Inside the big fella. That's going to be a foul, pushing foul called on Mitch Krugman. Let's see. Few Williamsburg fans, I think we counted 14. Fans that are here made some noise that time. They wanted that contact, and they got a call. Mitch Krugman, his third, team foul number 4.
Yeah, that's just a couple big bodies in there. Thurm is their biggest guy underneath.
There's a 3 left side, no good. Rebounded, though, by the man who shot it, Weege, and he puts it up, no good. Backside rebounded by Krugman, and the foul comes on the Raiders.
We're going to do a little talking here. This is good officiating here between the two bigs. Mitch and Thurm get a little talking to. He says, boys, we're not on the football field. We're on the basketball court right now, and this is a non-contact sport.
Dan Thomas from Marion, the official. Tall lad. He no doubt a post player in his own right in his day.
I'll bet he was.
31-19. Definitely wasn't a guard, you would think, with his frame. 1:35 and counting here in the third quarter. Kelly drives in. That could be a jump ball. Now they let it go, and Cavett ripped it away from Kyle Kelly, who was driving in the air all the way in. Left it short on the left side was Gehring. Hawks come away with it. Still up by 12, largest lead of the game. 1:20 and counting here in the third quarter. Kelly has it. Bounce pass right side of Krugman. Derek puts it on the floor. Goes in. Up and good. Blocking foul comes. Derek Krugman will go to the line to shoot the and one here.
And Gehring is going to get his second foul, be team's third. And Krugman now 5 for 5 from the field here in the third quarter.
He's made his last 3 free throws. 33-19. No good off the back of the rim. The 14-point lead here. And the Raiders have it. 105 and counting in the third quarter. 21 points. Just 3 away is Derek Krugman. Now we have a whistle on the far side. And what do we have?
The foul. Ooh, Kyle Kelly's going to get it. That's his fourth.
4 on Kyle. Coach Utah will go to the bench. Sapi will come in for Kyle. Gavin will join Smith, the Krugman brothers, and Woolard. 1 minute exactly to go in this third quarter. Hawks lead by 14, 33-19. Last check at halftime, West Delaware girls were leading Williamsburg down in Iowa County, 18-13. There's a shot by Williams, no good. Rebounded front side by Krugman. This ball's knocked away by Williams. Krugman will get it back. Up top is Sapi inside the timeline, just to the right of that WD logo at half court. 45 seconds and counting here in the third. Pass inside of Mitch Krugman. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Hawks basketball as an efforting Ryan Cavett knocked that one out of bounds. The other cheerleaders again. Sapi one bounded. Baseline inbounds. Hawks going left to right. Krugman back to Sapi. High dribble up top. Now crossover on the pass left side. Woolard inside. Krugman triple team. Ball's knocked away. Wiegand. He'll come away with it. Pass it up ahead. All the way in off the window and good. Cavett gets his first field goal of the game. He's got 3 points. 20 seconds and counting. 33-21. Hawks lead back to 12 now. Sapi over the timeline with the right-handed slow down hip high dribble. Up top. Looking. Gives it up to Woolard. He almost lost it out of bounds, and he did. He touched the sideline, says the near side official. We go back the other way. Williamsburg, we check the turnover department.
The Hawks had 5 in the first half, but they've got 7 here in the third quarter.
30-second timeout for Williamsburg. We'll keep it right here. For the Hawks, a couple games postponed and then repostponed in the last couple of weeks. That Maquoketa game will come up next Thursday. We'll have that for you from Maquoketa. Next Thursday, the 31st, Corey Coates and I will take the trip to Jackson County. We'll have a split doubleheader that night. Is an intriguing matchup from Northland High School as the Northland and Maquoketa Valley girls will square off for the Tri-Rivers Conference. Right now, Maquoketa Valley just 1 loss to Northland on the west side of the Tri-Rivers Conference. No losses for Northland yet. So the Northland wins. They'll win it outright. Mac Valley can go for a share of the conference if they win. And now here's a technical foul called on the head coach, I believe. Came from the bench.
The Hawks are clapping their hands like they like to call.
It's on Williamsburg. It was on the bench. Brad Knoop, first-year head coach, frustrated with how things are going right now with 2.1 on the clock as the ball was inbound. Now the technical foul shots will come from Logan Woolard. Woolard will shoot 2. The Hawks will have the ball. We wind down this third quarter. First one is up and good. We'll have one more. 34-21. 13-point lead. Trying to get back to 14, the most it's been, and he does. 2 free throws, nothing but net there. 2.1 to go. 35-21.
That's probably a frustration technical. I thought it was kind of funny. He's calling timeout with 4 seconds to go before the quarter. But they had a player. The ball was in the air going down the length of the court. He got the tee called right in front of him.
The half quarter by Krugman. It hits the top of the backboard and goes out of bounds. 35-21. Hawks with the lead heading into the fourth quarter. This is West Delaware boys basketball. You're listening to it, KMCH Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Back in the Cedar Gymnasium, 35-21. Inside, it hits the bottom of the backboard, though, trying to get it to Krugman. Derek Krugman, a double-double, his 56 of his career. 21 points on the night. Needs just 3 more to get to the 1,500 mark. Hawks lead 35-21. 7.5 to go in this fourth quarter. Stepping out of bounds is the Williamsburg Raider. Litweiler, we go back the other way.
Yeah, turnovers. Both teams only had 5 turnovers each team at halftime, and most teams had more than that in the third quarter alone, so the defense has definitely picked up. We talked about halftime. Wasn't defensive effort real good on both teams, but both teams stepped it up real well. Hawks shot the ball well that third quarter, going 5 for 7 from the field and 4 out of 5 from the free throw line.
Score update from Central City. Echo leading at the end of the third quarter, 34-33. 35-21 here. 7 minutes and counting in the fourth quarter. Blake DeMoss is back in along with Salo, Wooler, Derek Krugman, and Sapi. Wooler drives all the way in. Put up, no good, but a foul going to be called. Grabbing foul called on the Raider, battling Wooler for the ball. Hawks basketball is a foul called on Wijan. It's fourth?
Third, I got him for.
They got him for 4, too. Oh, how about that? Could you possibly be wrong?
Well, yeah, because I'm missing a team foul too. But I think that was a technical. Does the technical count as a team foul?
Does. 6 team fouls. I had him for 4. And Wooler goes in. Attempted shot. He gets it himself. Where he falls out of bounds with it. He's able to get it and throw it to the sidelines out of bounds.
I have him for 4.
Oh, do you now?
No. Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
6:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. 35-21. Hawks by 14. Largest lead of the night. Update from Williamsburg. The West Delaware girls still leading. After having a 5-point lead at halftime, the Hawks now lead by 1. 25-24 at the end of the third quarter. The Hawks playing well. They haven't played since last Tuesday. The boys played last Saturday at the Cell Center, shaking the rust off of this game after a slow start. As ball is knocked away, Raiders come back with it. Little finger roll on the other end by Levi Weldon. Weldon gets his first field goal. He's got 3 points. 35-23. The lead for the Hawks, 5:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. And another ball knocked away. Litweiler comes away with it. Ball's on the floor and be out of bounds off of the Moss. Will stay. Williamsburg basketball. Logan Wynn will come back in, as will Kyle Kelly. DeMoss and Salo will have a breather and a timeout on the floor. A full timeout taken by Coach Utah. We'll take it with him. 35-23, 5:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Hawks boys basketball. This is Mix 94.7 KMCH and KMCH.com.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at fullerbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
(35-23) Hawks lead. 5:35 to go here in this fourth quarter. Hawks are trying to tie this series up since 2011. Williamsburg leads the series 2-1. They won here the last time the two teams played here at Cedar Gymnasium. Williamsburg won 51-45 back on December 10, 2013. As the last time these two teams played on November 29, 2016. The opening season of their brand new gym in Williamsburg. The Hawks won 45-31. We have a foul called on Williamsburg. Go back the other way. Clayton Thurm with a physical of contact there. His fourth, seventh team foul. The offensive moving screen there, so team controlled. Hawks have the ball. 35-23, 5 minutes and counting here in the fourth. There's a pull-up jumper from 14 feet just inside the free throw line by Gavin Soppy. No good as it rims out left side. Rebounded by Williamsburg. Hawks lead 35-23. Eric Krugman is 3 points away from 1,500-point mark in his career. Up top with it. Now a pass left side. Yvette. Now Williams. Hawks have led by 14 a few times. A 12-point lead right now. Pull-up jumper left side of the lane, no good. Fadeaway shot by Litweiler, and they go back the other way. Hawks basketball. West Delaware girls leading 25-24 at the end of the third quarter in Williamsburg. Here's a steal, now throwing it out of bounds as he was trapped in the corner as Litweiler off the foot of Derek Krogman as Kelly was there and helped supply the trap. As the Raiders will bring it back the other way thanks to Nate King, the 2008 West Delaware grad. PE health teacher and baseball coach, helps out with football as well at the middle school and high school levels. Nate King providing updates from Williamsburg, taking in that girls game. Hawks lead by one early in the fourth quarter. Ball's pinballed around. Derek Krugman has it off a rebound. And the Hawks come back with it. 35-23, Hawks lead. 3:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. This game dwindles down after the 5:04 start tonight, 4 minutes after 5 o'clock. The Rare varsity just one game only because of the weather. The administration's decided can play, can travel, but want to get them home fairly early with the cold weather still. More cold weather, I should say, moving in as the temperatures of near negative 35 expected later tonight. Overnight, there's a shot put up by Kyle Kelly. And good on the free throw, and he'll have one more. His first points of the night.
First points of the night, yeah. Second leading scorer.
Controlling this game. Yeah, when your second leading scorer, averaging 15 a night, now only has 1 point. Misses the second one. Rebound put up just 1 point away as Derek Krugman for the 1,500-point mark now. As Krugman, his first field goal in the fourth quarter. 38-25, the largest lead of 15. Needed 24. He's 1 point away. Trying to become the 28th all-time since 1956 to garner that 1,500-point mark and 1,000 rebound plateau. There's a deep three by Thurm, the big fella, no good off the rim. Rebound in the middle of the lane, put up and no good. Trickles off the backside. Shot by Weegan. Up ahead, picked off. Krogman throws it up and it's intercepted by Burns. And the Raiders have it. Under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 38-23. Hawks by 15. An hour and 7 minutes into this game. in real time here tonight on this Friday evening. West Delaware girls basketball for you Tuesday night for Mount Vernon. There's a three, no good off the back of the rim. See these West Delaware boys twice next week on Thursday and Friday at Maquoketa Thursday night, at Solon Friday night. 2.5 to go here in the fourth quarter, 38-23. Kelly up top. Krugman inside. Up and no good, but a foul coming there, and that should be the 5th foul on Clayton Thurm.
Oh, they gave to number 4.
Oh, they did. Yep. So Thurm stays in this game. Cavett comes in and gets a reach-in foul. There's some contact there by Thurm, but
here could be the point.
Here it is, 1,500 mark. If Derek can get this free throw to go in, and no good off the back of the iron, we'll have one more. Well, what a list, what an accomplishment this would be.
Yeah, that's some pretty impressive names on that list. Holy smoke.
Ray LaFrenz, Jeff Settles, Mark Gannon, former Division I basketball players. T.J. Hawkinson, the Iowa football player, on the list as well. And this is the second one off the front of the rim by Derek Krugman there. 15-point lead. There's a drive, baseline, Cavett. Now he plays ring around the rosy and goes in the lane, puts it up, and then on the arm foul call on Logan Wooler. So Logan gets called for a foul, and Cavett will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, somebody that just missed that list, Manamasa.
Never heard of that town again?
Yeah.
Who just missed it?
Guy's initials are JW. Just barely didn't quite make the list.
No good. Off the right side.
He's about 990-some rebounds short. About 1,490 points short.
Hey, again, I don't think my rebounds count the JV game I played in.
Oh, we would. We're pretty generous.
Second one is good, Mike Cavett, but you had my initials wrong.
JW? That's his nickname for you.
Mm-hmm. 38-24. That's news to me.
Anamasa.
Again, where's that town? Is that in Colorado?
It's in Northeast Jones County. Home of the Blue Raiders.
Foul there called, and on Cavett, his 3rd. Kelly on the line to shoot one of the bonus. 2:05 to go here in the fourth. 38-24. You probably were closer.
They got an illegal substitution right
on that list. The former Manhawk.
Oh, I was way short.
And
what
they call here?
They just made a free throw in there. They did the substitution while they were shooting the free throw.
So
that was weird.
He made both of them.
He made both of them.
That's a 16-point lead. Largest lead of the game, 40-24. 2 minutes and counting here in the fourth quarter. Krugman just 1 point away from the 1,500-point mark. As there's a shot up and good by Thurm. His first field goal and a timeout. 30-second or full here. Full timeout, Williamsburg. We'll take it. We'll take it with them. 40-26. Leading this ball game under 2 minutes to go. Back after this on KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Final minute and a half to go of this game. Hawks lead by 14, 40-26. Wahlert, Kelly, Derek Krugman, Soppe, and Jamison Smith on the floor for the Hawks. Krugman just 1 point away from 1,500 career points, sitting at 1,499. 23 points on the night for Derek Krugman. Right side. Wahlert back up top to Kelly. 105 and counting here in the fourth. Inside, Krugman with contact. Up and no good. It rolls out the backside. Krugman will go to the line again with a chance to get career point mark 1,500. There's 2 foul shots coming as Zach Wittweiler his second. Derek Krugman on the line. 23 points on the night. And make that 24. And there it is. 1,500 point mark for Derek Krugman as he has become the 217th to reach the 1,500 point mark now in his varsity basketball career. There's one more to come. 41-26. Can't get that one to go. Krugman, the 28th to have 1,500 points and 1,000 rebounds since 1956 in Iowa high school boys basketball. Rebound there by Krugman. 41-26, the 15-point lead. 51.4 to go in the fourth quarter. And a foul coming there. Kyle Kelly will go back to the line to shoot 2. So exactly 1,500 points now for Krugman. His 56 double-double. Free throw is up and good. He'll have one more. 42-26, 16-point lead. Ties the largest lead. It's Krugman with 18. Check that, 21 rebounds and 24 points. And his day is done as he comes out. Rob Lockey coming in for Kyle Kelly. He made the second one as well. 43-26, largest lead at 17 now, 51.4 to go. West Delaware leading the girls game 37-32, 3 minutes to go down in Williamsburg. You sub in there for Williamsburg, number 3, Dalton Van Etten, a senior. Who else in there? Other subs, Billy. Derek Greiner, a senior. He's a talented athlete. I believe he was a receiver for the football team. Back for
Delamu.
Head coach Kurt Ritchie, also the AD at Williamsburg High School. Here's a little flare inside. No good by Van Etten. Rebounded by Logan Wahlert. A substitution timeout here for the Hawks. Blake DeMoss will come back in. Also in there for the Hawks is Lonnie Davis. Who else? Zach Stratton is in there. Number 20, Isaiah Rich.
Exactly 15. Pass inside, knocked away, picked up. Oh, it's still bouncing around. Blake DeMoss picks it up. 10 seconds to go here in the contest. Rob Lockey with the ball.
Lonnie Davis now, 5 seconds and counting. 43-26. Inside, lost by Stratton, out of bounds. Will stay. Hawks basketball. 3.4 to go here in this fourth quarter. As Davis up top for the three. Got it to go. Lonnie Davis with the three at the buzzer. As Lonnie Davis with the three-pointer. How about that? 46-26. Is our final score. They get those last 3 points in there?
I believe so.
46-26.
No, they didn't.
No, 49-26.
It should be 49.
49-26 our final as Hawks win. We'll take a timeout back after this from KMCH Sports.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parent Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Belichick's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Belichick's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
Welcome back into Seedorf Gymnasium. West Delaware Hawks get the win. Final score, 20-point win for the Hawks. The largest lead of the night, 46-26. The Hawks get the victory and move to 11-4 overall, 9-3 overall in the WAMAC Conference. As the Raiders drop to 3-12 and 3-11 in WAMAC Conference play. As the Hawks improve their home record to 6-3, Williamsburg drops their road record to 2-6. A final from the Central City Edco girls game in Central City this evening. Central City beat the Vikings 44-39. Thanks to Edco AD Roger Wright for tweeting those updates. And from Nate King and Williamsburg, he tells us that a minute to go in the game, West Delaware leads Williamsburg in the girls' game 38-34. The Hawk girls trying to get their third win of the season down in Williamsburg this evening. Hawks pick up win number 11. Eric Krugman continues to add to his accomplishments as his 56 double-doubles, 13th this season. He's the 28th player all-time since 1956 to reach the 1,500-point mark and 1,000 rebound level as the 217th player now to reach 1,500 points in Iowa high school basketball history. As just incredible effort again here tonight. He had 21 rebounds total and 24 points, so the 56 career double-double. And he just makes it look so easy at times. A slow start, just like all the Hawks here tonight. They only scored 7 points, as did Williamsburg in that first quarter, as Derek only had 2 points in that first quarter, but he had a big third quarter where he had 12 points. And then he made some free throws after struggling, missing his first 4 from the foul line. So settled in and had a very nice night, and the milestone night for Derek Krogman, and just a great kid on and off the floor. Great to see as one of the top basketball players of all time. He's the all-time leader already in West Delaware history, and he just continues to add to his totals.
Yeah, that was just a really, really great effort by the Hawks in the third quarter. First half, they're a little sluggish. I think it's due to the weird weather, no school, no really consistent week going on, no practices, that were consistent, didn't know who you were preparing for, type thing. And, it got that patented Coach Utah speech at halftime, I'm sure. And then all of a sudden, third quarter, they came out on fire, 5 out of 7 from the field, 4 or 5 from the free throw line, and only held Williamsburg to 4 points in that third quarter and 5 points in the fourth quarter. So tremendous defensive effort the whole game, but that second half, he got their attention at halftime, and defensively they stepped it up, did a nice job, and then the third quarter offensively they looked sharp.
Yes, indeed. We'll take a quick timeout. Head coach of the Hawks, Matt Uthoff, joins us next year from KMC Sports.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around on their patio facing the Whitewater Park. Rio Blanco features daily specials and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Back in at Cedar Gymnasium, John Swisher, Bill Logan, the fine head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. Matt Uthoff joins us here on the postgame as the Hawks get this victory, 46-26, as a slow start to say the least. This out-of-routine week, hadn't played since last Saturday, and that good win at the South Center over Waverly Shell Rock. Come out tonight a little flat, intensity wasn't there, but able to pick it up again like we've seen this team do. But coming out of the gates, you would like to see a little more aggression early as Williamsburg played with you. It was tied at 7 at the end of the first quarter.
It was just talking to you guys before we came on the air. I mean, it was just a weird game. It's just a weird atmosphere, just a weird week.
Odd timing. It's all out of routine.
Everything was completely different. We had 2 practices this week, and Williamsburg did too. I mean, it was just we looked like a team that didn't have school today or didn't have school most of the week, and just from an energy standpoint, But I thought, as sluggish as it was early, I thought we got some really good production out of our bench early. I thought Blake DeMoss, Eric Salo, I thought Mitch, I thought J-Mo. I thought that lineup we had out there late in the second really had some nice things going. Then we just talked about some things and about being aggressive and being more assertive offensively, and we came out and had a great third quarter.
Yes, indeed. Another tremendous third quarter by the Hawks, outscoring them 14-4 and only allowing 4 points in the third, 5 points in the fourth, so 9 points in the second half. And that's a theme we've seen the last few times out here, holding teams to incredible points in the offensive side in that second half. So another great defensive effort by your team in the second half today.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job of attacking the rim and get some hustle points in the first half, and I thought our guys eliminated that. And I thought our big fellow Derek cleaned up the defensive boards for us in the second half, which is huge for us. When we're getting one shot and done, and which happens a lot. But yeah, I was really pleased with how we guarded in the second half and finished.
Yeah, they did a tremendous job, and the only thing I can tell you, Coach, is maybe somehow you're going to have your halftime speech before the game. Because this is like the third game in a row that, kind of a little lackluster first quarter, lackluster second quarter, kind of going through the motions type of stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, catch your attention at halftime, and they've come out and played some good third quarters.
And, I wish I could tell you it was a magical, fiery halftime. It was a pretty low-key, just just trying to remember what we were doing tonight. Just got to get back to and get our feet under us and play with some passion and play with some energy, because we got a special group of kids, and when we play hard and we compete every single possession, we can be really, really good. Unfortunately, we've also seen when we don't, what happens. And we talked about, we only got 7 more of these things left, and districts came out today, and there's a lot of just quality teams in our district, and we got 7 games to be playing our best basketball, and we still have a long way to go.
Yes, indeed. And now with the postponements, the schedule even gets more hectic as we wind down the season here before we get to that postseason. But, the sub-state assignments, West Liberty, Xavier, Vince Shellsburg, Clear Creek, Amana, CPU, Benton Community, and Assumption. Kind of what you thought?
No, I was surprised. I thought it would have been pretty similar to last year. I mean, basically it's the Walmack West and in two of the Catholic schools, and then West Liberty. But I think it's the state, the way looking at the pairings. I think the state got it pretty close to right. They rewarded the teams that got off to are the top 8 rated teams, and then there's our district, which doesn't really have anybody ranked right now, but us, Benton, TPU, Assumption, Xavier, Vinton's playing well. I mean, there's just a lot of teams that kind of just grouped a bunch of teams with 4 and 5, 6 losses together and said, "You guys fight it out." So. I'm excited for our city meeting in a couple weeks. I told the kids we got a huge week next week that we really got to take care of business to get an opportunity to potentially host a couple games. We could finish anywhere from the top seed where we're sitting right now, and potentially to the 4 or 5 spot. So we got to get some things figured out, and it looks like Mother Nature is going to be a beast again next week. And I have a feeling we're going to be playing an NBA schedule down the stretch.
Yes, indeed. Is next week, Tuesday night, Mount Vernon at home, then at Makokata on Thursday night, at Solon on Friday night. As that's a seating meeting will be February 6th, and we'll know the pairings. You should know the pairings after that, either Thursday the 7th or the 8th there. But keep on. Working away, and hope Mother Nature will cooperate here in the next couple of weeks to get a normal type of schedule. But it's not going to be easy as this grind continues.
No, and that's all we could do. We waited to talk about our kids, but we got to find a way to stay ready. And there's potential not have school 3 or 4 days a week, or early outs, or late starts. It's just going to be a crazy week. But we have to find a way to stay mentally engaged and ready to compete. And we just got to get back in the gym and get our rhythm back. Only having 2 practices this week is just kind of a weird week, but we know what needs to be done.
Yes, indeed. All right, congrats on the win tonight. Talk to you in the morning for the Coach's Corner. Have a good night, good weekend.
All right, thanks, guys.
Matt Uthoff, head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, as his team gets the victory here tonight. 46-26, a 20-point win for the Hawks here tonight. We'll take one more timeout, come back, and wrap it all up here from KMCH Sports.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
John and Bill back with you from Cedar Gymnasium, along with in-studio producer Ashley Vick here on this Friday night. The Hawks get the win here tonight, 46-26. Derek Krogman, his 13th double-double this season, 56 of his career. Now at the 1,500-point mark, exactly 1,500 points with 24 on the night, 21 rebounds, as the 28th man in Iowa high school history to reach the 1,500-point mark, 1,000 rebound mark. Is 28th player varsity basketball in the state of Iowa since 1956, as the 217th man in that same history to reach the 1,500-point plateau in Iowa boys varsity basketball. Krugman had 24 points, led the way. Just 4 points for Kyle Kelly, 2 for Logan Waller, 3 for Gavin Sappy, 2 for Mitch Krugman, 4 for Eric Salo, and 3 for Blake DeMoss. 7 in the score column for the Hawks tonight, as Williamsburg had 8. 7 for Caden Weegan, 3 for Levi Weldon. Draven Williams had 4. Ryan Cavett had 4 as well. 2 for Clayton Thurm, 2 for Austin Burns. Zach Litweiler had 2, and Grayson Gearing had 2 as well. Hawks and Raiders were tied at 7 at the end of one quarter. Hawks outscored them 14-10 in the second frame for a 21-17 lead. They continue the outscoring theme, 14-4 in the third quarter, 35-21 heading into the fourth. The Hawks outscored them 11-5 in the fourth quarter, 46-26 the final. Just 9 points in that second half for the Raiders. 4 in the third and 5 in the fourth. The Hawks improved the record to 11-4. 9-3 overall. The Wamack Raiders dropped to 3-12 and 3-11. What else sticks out to you? What are the numbers you got?
Some of the numbers, I guess probably 2 things stick out in my mind. Is one, the kind of history that we just witnessed here tonight with what Derek has accomplished with scoring and rebounding, and all of the players throughout all the history of Iowa high school basketball, how few players have accomplished what he's done, and I just think there's probably a lot of people still don't realize, maybe all the things that he's done. For us, it just seems, what Derek do? He got 20 points and 20 rebounds. I mean, it just seems like kind of a normal thing for him. And Coach Uthoff, we were talking off the air, how it kind of seemed like everybody kind of struggled a little bit, didn't really look like anybody really impressed anybody. But he got 24 points and 21 rebounds. I mean, he just makes it look so effortless, and then, defense. And when it comes to a time, you can struggle on offense, and maybe not get things going, your shots not drop and whatnot, but you can never stop the effort on defense. You can always go out and hustle. You can always go out and play some awesome defense, and that's the one thing, these next couple of weeks is going to make or break what the Hawks want to finally do the rest of the season. As, just keep playing defense. If they play defense and only give up, less than 40 points most every game, I'm going to take the Hawks a chance that they can win most of the games if they don't give up more than 40 points. And, defense, I just love the way that Coach Uthoff gets these kids after defense. And then if he thinks they're not playing it, he will get their attention and start playing defense. So those are kind of things that jumped off at me tonight. Nothing really on the score sheet. The one thing, but they're not doing it real well all year anyways. Free throws, only 11 out of 22. And that one number is going to have to hopefully improve, because you get into close games down the stretch, and free throws can either make or break those kind of close games.
So the Hawks get the win, 46-26. Other finals, Central City Girls over Edco, 44-39. West Delaware Hawks get their third win of the season, 3-8 on the year now, as they get the 5-point victory over Williamsburg, 41-36. The Raiders now drop to 7-10. Thanks again to Nate King, head baseball coach, PE, and health teacher at Williamsburg, the 2008 West Delaware Hawk grad. former athlete here at West Delaware, son of Tom and Jody King, longtime educators and coaches here in the West Delaware Community School District. So thanks to Nate for his help tonight with those score updates from Williamsburg. As the girls, we'll see them on Tuesday night down at Mount Vernon. So good to get in the win column and going down there against a 7-win team. They got the win out of routine tonight. They battled the whole way. They were down early by a point in the first quarter, and they led at the end of every other quarter by 5 at halftime, by 1 at the end of the third, and then the 5-point win for the final here tonight. So Coach Conrad and company, good to see some confidence in getting their third win of the season tonight on the road down in Iowa County.
Yeah, and that'll make it a nice bus ride on that long bus ride home on a cold, cold night. But a whole lot better when you win and, can have a really fun atmosphere on that bus on the way home. So, congratulations to Coach Conrad and the girls for pulling off that big victory tonight.
Yes, indeed, as the Hawks get the win, 46-26. Our regular scheduled games tonight postponed. Anamosa and Monticello, that girl-boy doubleheader for the River Valley Conference down in Monticello tonight, as the girls' game rescheduled for February 4th, and the boys' game, Anamosa at Monticello on February 8th. So we will let you know as our coverage continues. We'll have to wait and see what next week brings with Mother Nature to see what we're going to do exactly. We can't tell you. Next Tuesday, we will be at Mount Vernon for West Delaware girls basketball. Thursday night, Corey Coates and I will be in Maquoketa for West Delaware boys basketball. Bill Logan will travel to Northland for the Northland Maquoketa Valley girls contest that night starting at 6 o'clock, and then send it to me and Coatesy for the around 7:30 varsity boys start time, West Delaware at Maquoketa. Then on Friday night, Bill and I will look back up and travel to Solon as the West Delaware boys on the road against the Solon Spartans. And then next Saturday, we'll have the day off and then resume on February 4th, to be determined. We have a few options that day. And then February 5th will be off because of Team Regional Dual Wrestling here hosted by the Hawks. And then Western Butte Wrestling Team Regional Duels on that Wednesday, the 6th, February 7th. We'll have coverage of some sort as well. EDCO girls first-round basketball, as those pairings came out this week as well. Yesterday, to be exact. Still waiting for the 4A and 5A pairings, where West Delaware will go. As I have to check on that, which I checked right before game time here. They still were not released 4A and 5A pairings from the state. So we will check on that and bring that information to you when we get it ourselves. That's going to do it tonight. Derek Krugman, 24 points, 1,500 point mark.